Welcome back to another massive high-energy episode of English with Podcasts. I'm Emma, and today we are entering a vibrant, colorful world where ideas take visual shape. This is an essential session for anyone who wants to turn a vision into reality.
And I am Leo. Hello, Emma, and a huge warm hello to our global family tuning in. Today, we are exploring a professional field that balances art and business. If you have ever wanted to explain a dream or a project to a professional expert, this episode is your secret weapon.
Exactly. We aren't just giving you a list, we are giving you a collaboration kit for the modern world. Before we reveal the specific professional we're talking to and our 20 power sentences, let's play our favorite game. I'm going to give you 3 hints about the world we are exploring today.
Hint number 1. It involves color palettes, specific fonts, and very powerful software used to create everything from logos to websites.
Hint number 2. It is the place where aesthetic meets functionality and where a simple sketch on a napkin becomes a brand used by millions.
And hint number 3. Mastering the English of this field will help you communicate your ideas so clearly that you'll never be disappointed with a final project again.
Have you guessed it? Today, we are mastering 20 essential sentences for talking with a graphic designer. These phrases cover everything from the initial brief to the final deliverables.
Whether you are a business owner, a creator, or just someone who loves visual style, these 20 sentences are your key to professional fluency. I'll be playing the expert graphic designer, and Emma will be our client with a big vision.
Wait. If you want to speak English effortlessly while building your own brand or project, hit that like button right now.
And subscribe to join our daily English family. This is a massive listening stamina episode, the biggest one yet. Stay with us until the very end because we are going to teach you how to give feedback like a pro. Let's head to the design studio.
The first part of any project is setting the foundation. You say, I'm looking to create a brand identity that feels modern yet timeless.
Why this matters. Brand identity refers to the whole look of a company. Modern yet timeless is a classic request. It means you want it to look current but not go out of style next year.
Exactly. Now let's talk about the vibe. You say, could we go with a minimalist aesthetic for this project?
Vocabulary deep dive. Minimalist means clean and simple. Aesthetic refers to the style or beauty of the design.
If you have specific colors in mind, you say, I'd like to see a color palette that uses earthy tones and soft pastels.
Color theory. Earthy tones are browns and greens. Pastels are soft, light colors like baby blue or mint.
Now let's talk about the font. You say, can you recommend a sans-serif font that is highly legible for mobile users?
Typography note. Sans-serif fonts don't have the little feet on the letters. They are known for being easy to read or legible on screens.
If you want to see their previous work, ask, do you have a portfolio of similar branding projects I could look at?
Professional tip. A portfolio is a collection of a designer's best work. It's the first thing you should ask for to see if their style matches yours.
Now for the budget and time. You say, could you provide a breakdown of the cost and a projected timeline for the deliverables?
Business English. Deliverables are the final files or products the designer gives you at the end of the project.
If you want the design to pop, say, I'd like the call to action button to really stand out using a high contrast color.
Design logic. High contrast means using colors that are very different, like yellow on black, to grab attention.
Now let's talk about the logo. You say, the logo needs to be versatile enough to work on both a business card and a large billboard.
Technical alert. A versatile logo looks good regardless of the size. This usually requires vector graphics that don't lose quality when stretched.
If you aren't sure about an idea, ask, could you provide 2 or 3 different concepts for the initial review?
Creative process. Concepts are the early, rough versions of an idea. It's common to ask for a few options to choose from.
Now for the feedback. You say, the layout feels a bit cluttered. Could we add some more white space?
Pro tip. White space is the empty area around objects. It helps the design breathe and look more professional and organized.
If you want to change, say, could you make the logo a bit more prominent in the header?
Vocabulary note. Prominent means important or easy to see. It's a polite way to say, make it bigger.
And when talking about images, say, please ensure all images are high resolution so they don't look pixelated.
Quality control. High resolution means the image has a lot of detail. Pixelated is when the image looks blurry or blocky because the quality is too low.
If you have an existing brand, say, we need to ensure the new assets align with our existing brand guidelines.
Branding note. Branding guidelines are the rules for how a company's logo and colors should always be used to stay consistent.
Now for the technical files. Ask, will you be providing the source files, such as the AI or PSD formats?
Expert level. Source files are the original files the designer used. AI is for Adobe Illustrator and PSD is for Photoshop.
If you like the direction, say, I really like the move you've captured with this mood board.
Design tool. A mood board is a collection of images used to show the general feeling of a project before the real work begins.
Now let's talk about the target market. You say, the design should appeal to a younger, tech-savvy audience.
Marketing English. Tech-savvy means people who are very comfortable and skilled with modern technology.
If you want to change the text, say, could we experiment with different weights for the heading font?
Typography secret. Weights refers to how thick or thin a font is, like bold, medium, or light.
Now for the final check. Ask, is it possible to do one more round of revisions before we finalize the files?
Process note. A revision is a small change or correction. Most designers offer a specific number of rounds in their contract.
When everything is perfect, say, I'm very happy with the final result. The hierarchy of information is very clear.
Advanced concept. Hierarchy refers to the order in which a viewer sees information. The most important thing should always be seen first.
And finally, for the handoff, could you export the final assets in SVG, PNG, and JPEG formats?
The closer. These are different file types. SVG is for web graphics, PNG has a transparent background, and JPEG is for standard photos.
Leo, let's take these 20 sentences and put them into a massive listening marathon. We are going to role-play the entire process from the first meeting to the final handoff.
Hi, Emma. Thanks for coming in. I'm excited to hear about your new project. What's the vision?
Hi, Leo. I'm so excited too. I'm looking to create a brand identity that feels modern yet timeless.
I love that. It's a great balance. Have you thought about the overall style?
Yes. Could we go with a minimalist aesthetic for this project? I want it to feel very clean.
Minimalism is very effective. What about the colors?
I'd like to see a color palette that uses earthy tones and soft pastels, nothing too bright.
That sounds very calming. And what about the text? Can you recommend a sans-serif font that is highly legible for mobile users?
I was thinking the same thing. By the way, do you have a portfolio of similar branding projects I could look at?
Of course, I'll send you the link. Could you provide a breakdown of the costs and a projected timeline for the deliverables?
I'll have that quote to you by tomorrow. Now, for the website banner,
I'd like the call to action button to really stand out using a high contrast color.
good point. And remember, the logo needs to be versatile enough to work on both a business card and a large billboard.
I'll design it in vector format to ensure that. Could you provide 2 or 3 different concepts for the initial review?
Absolutely. 1 week later, here are the first drafts, Emma.
The layout feels a bit cluttered. Could we add some more white space?
I can definitely open that up. Anything else?
Yes. Could we make the logo a bit more prominent in the header? It's getting lost.
I'll scale it up. Also, please ensure all images are high resolution so they don't look pixelated.
Don't worry, I only use high-quality assets. We need to ensure the new assets align with our existing brand guidelines.
I've checked the manual and we are perfectly on brand. Will you be providing the source files, such as the AI or PSD formats?
Yes, they will be included in the final package. I really like the mood you've captured with this mood board.
I'm glad we are on the same page. The design should appeal to a younger, tech-savvy audience.
Exactly. Could we experiment with different weights for the heading font? Maybe something bolder.
I'll try a heavyweight for the titles. Is it possible to do one more round of revisions before we finalize the files?
Since we are so close, I can do one last polish. The next day, how's this?
I'm very happy with the final result. The hierarchy of information is very clear.
Perfect. Could you export the final assets in SVG, PNG, and JPEG formats?
They're uploading to your folder right now. Project complete.
Leo, that was an incredible deep dive into the creative process, but to truly master design English, we need to talk about the technical guide.
Let's talk about kerning and leading.
Kerning is the space between individual letters. Leading is the space between lines of text. If your designer says the leading is too tight, it means the lines are too close.
Very technical. Another one is bleed.
In printing, bleed is the extra area around the edges that gets cut off. It ensures the color goes all the way to the edge.
Let's discuss mock-ups.
A mock-up is a realistic image of how your design will look in the real world, like on a phone or a mug. Can you show me a mock-up of the logo on a t-shirt?
We should also talk about the golden ratio.
This is a mathematical ratio found in nature that designers use to create perfectly balanced layouts. It makes things look pleasing to the eye.
If you are at a meeting, you should also know UI and UX.
UI is user interface, how it looks. UX is user experience, how it feels. The UI is beautiful, but we need to improve the UX of the checkout page.
Let's look at the psychology of color.
Blue represents trust. Red is for energy. Yellow is for attention. Think about the emotional impact of your colors.
Pro tip: use words like sleek, vibrant, and cohesive to describe what you want.
Sleek means elegant. Vibrant means bright. Cohesive means everything works together.
This has been a massive workout for your professional English. We've covered everything from aesthetics to technical file exports.
You are now ready to collaborate with any designer in the world with total confidence.
If you stayed for this entire massive immersion session, comment the word creative below.
We read every single comment, and it helps us know who is really putting in the work.
Practice these sentences. Try to describe your favorite app using these new words.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep thinking in English.
See you in the next episode for another deep dive into the professional world.
Stay sharp and stay creative.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.